And we are live, guys. How you doing, Clyde? You doing all right?
I am great. Chris, how about yourself?
Not bad, not bad. Can't complain. No work tonight, so that's always a good thing.
Yay.
Just kind of relaxing, enjoying a cold beverage.
Adult beverage?
Yep.
Nice.
So, what you get? You said you just got done with dinner.
Yep. Tacos. Yeah, Hannah got tacos.
Nice.
And I actually picked up my friend Uncle Fester, so my semi shut in. So
Nice.
took him along, and yeah.
What's up, Peter? I sent a couple other people out links, but I don't know if anybody else will join or not.
Nice.
So we'll see. But yeah, no real topic as per usual today.
Nice.
So you still thinking about the brigade and the urban?
Possibly. I think I'm going to sell off a lot of my collection as well.
Okay. Any pieces in particular, or are you not leaving that to the public?
I'm not leaving it to the freaking public. No. I'm.
What's up, man? Hey, Peter.
I think the stuff that's in the bank vault, basically. I might. I think I'm going to sell the. I think I might sell the Aquanaut. That's a 5066A.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might sell the overseas, not the overseas. Sorry, the offshore. That's an offshore Navy themes, but it's on rubber, it's on leather, and it's on a bracelet.
Okay.
I was talking with. Oh golly, James Arthur about it. James Arthur. And the reason why I was talking to him about it because he buys and sells everything.
Yeah. Now, are you thinking about having them consigned, or are you thinking about just selling them personally?
I might be selling them personally. So, guys, if you're interested, and you guys, a lot of you guys know what I have. So, contact me at clivewatchwrangler@gmail.com. clivewatchwrangler@gmail.com. Let me also throw something in. Now, because people that are on the Archie channel know what I paid for these items like years ago. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And what I paid for them, how much did you pay for them? And my response is that, my boy, is irrelevant.
Yeah, it's not what they're worth now, right?
Yeah, it's what they're worth now, and I will be competitive on that. But yeah.
Yeah, I hear you. I was gonna say, if you ever want to show them on the channel here or whatever, let people know what they look like and everything.
I appreciate it. But yeah.
What's up, Oil Money? How you doing, bud?
I can also even show a little bit. Do. And everyone, oh my God, everyone, here we go. You remember this avatar, don't you?
Yeah, I think I do.
Yep.
Nice.
And the thing is, nothing wrong with them. It's just that they're too nice. They sit in the bank vault, and I never wear them.
You think you're not afraid to wear them, or do you think
I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's a little bit of both, and I probably just call the herd and so forth and so on.
Mm-hmm. Just like a car that's not getting driven, right?
Exactly.
Might as well just sell it.
Because sometimes just sitting there is the worst thing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even the Mosier small seconds.
What's up, Thomas? How you doing, bud?
Mosier small seconds, and yeah. Well, Orange Hand, thank you. Exactly. You know what the seller, but irrelevant to what you're going to pay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and someone was contacting me about the Aquanaut. They're from Brisbane, and I didn't get the guy's name. I'm really glad I didn't, because I really want to slam him. It's just like I was thinking 16.5. I'm like, wow. Do you It's just like, no one for that price. Let me know if you.
I was gonna say, do I know who the buyer or the prospect was?
No, it's not that. No, it's not. No.
Okay, not who I was thinking of. Then
they're from Brisbane but live in Utah. And
it's no, not them.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, that's insulting.
Mm-hmm.
And see, all this time I thought it was just the horned one, but maybe it's just people in Brisbane. There might be something in the water.
Maybe they're like the Scots. What's his name? Jody seems like he's a cool guy, but he said he's on the cheap side, being from Scotland.
Oh, they're on the cheap. They're on the cheap side unless they're selling.
But he seems like he's a pretty nice guy, though. Jody from just one
Yeah.
more watch.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it's just like, hey, by the way, since you're living in 2016, let me give you a heads up. In 5 years, there's a bad virus that's going to come through. You might want to, in 4 years rather. So you might want to watch out for it.
Yeah.
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 That's like, you either don't know what it's worth, which means you're a dumbass, or you think I don't know. You think I don't know what it's worth. In other words,
Yeah, they don't know what kind of collector you are.
Yeah.
So everybody wants something for nothing these days too, though.
Well, and here's the thing, and I can't remember what the guy's name is, but you're not going to have an Aquanaut, and the reason why, it's you.
Well, you know who I actually saw just got one of the hard to get green Dow Nautilus.
Who?
You know the guy Watch Guys TV, the British guy.
Yeah.
He just got one. I saw him post a video of it today.
Nice.
Yeah, and those are supposed to be like really like uber rare, aren't they?
Yep. Yeah, it's an Aquanaut. It's a fucking still Aquanaut. Of course it's rare. And there are times, yeah. And there are times where literally money for nothing and the chicks for free. God.
Yeah. Good old Sammy Hagar?
What?
No, not Sammy Hagar. ZZ Top?
No.
Who was it? I'm thinking of who was that?
Well, quit talking for a second. Jeez. I can't think of it now.
I thought it was ZZ Top.
No, you're wrong, as usual.
No, yeah, he got the green Dow Nautilus.
Dire Straits.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Ugh.
But yeah, he picked up the green Dow Nautilus, which I actually think is a great looking watch. But would I pay the price that they're asking for? No. I mean, I had nowhere.
I wouldn't even pay that money. Well, when you think about it, okay. And like I said, so guys, if you're interested in a 5066A, like I said, it's black. It comes on a, of course, it's mid-size, so 36 millimeters, Patek rubber strap, Patek Philippe, not a tang and buckle, a deployment clasp, and also it has patina, not just patina, fuckers. It has Patek Philippe patina, arguably the most exclusive patina in the world, because back then they were made with tritium, and that thing had sat in a drawer.
Nice. So it's basically like new old stock.
I'm not going to say that, no, because I've worn the thing a few times. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm saying basically.
Well, and no, there's a difference. Someone could have worn the hell out of it and shoved it in a drawer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's not like It's not like if they took it outside in the sun once, it would no.
Yeah.
And like I said, and the Aquanaut, and of course the Aquanaut, and of course the offshore Navy things. Now, here's the other part is the one I think I really, really want to keep.
Mm-hmm.
The overseas version 1. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go probably over and get a freaking another spare link for it.
Does it have contrast? Conspiracy asking.
Which does what have contrast?
I think he's talking about the Patek.
Yeah, it does, but it also has patina. It has it also has contrast.
Have you considered auction for the Aquanaut?
I mean, options. Here's the option. You will give me money, you will get the watch. That's the option.
What else do you think about letting go?
Well, so far it's really just the offshore, and maybe even the Mosier. I love the Mosier. It's a great watch, but it is essentially just a dress watch.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Keeping the overseas. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So you think you might get the urban and then maybe later down the road do like they say, get the Breguet later since it's been around?
Or we'll see. We'll see. We'll see much the house. You know, if I get rid of two and buy two, then it's not really house cleaning. It's just shuffling.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd have to think about that. It's like, would I really wear the Breguet? Would I really wear the Urban Jurgensen? So, possibly even the Kalpa, possibly even the Kalpa Hebdomadaire.
Okay. Think about letting that one go too, possibly, huh?
Yeah, I think so. I've just got so many damn watches.
Mm.
And I do, that would be lower down the chain, but I could be like Bill Sanders when he started out and just walk around at the overseas all day.
Yeah.
And be just fine with that because that's a great little watch.
And the great thing about the overseas too, unless you're an actual watch person, you don't know you're wearing that much money on the wrist.
Right.
A lot of other people don't. They just assume it's like a nice Citizen or Seiko or something. Those that don't know, anyways.
Flipping Zippo. I tell you what. You come on, like I said, you fire one up, and I'll join you for it. Okay. We'll see how badly that he thinks the world needs one. Can we get the rare? Can we get the? Oh God, I'm trying to think who the author is. The author that was such the recluse. Not Kurt Vonnegut. Yeah, we'll see if we can get the J.D. Salinger of the watch world, of the YouTube watch world, back to come back.
Mm.
Yeah, Flippin' Zippo is like J.D. Salinger.
Yeah. But
so, anyway, it's nice collection. Nice to watch yours.
Yeah, I've kind of course, scaled down a lot myself, as you can tell. I go through spells like where I get, I'll go through affordables and then I'll go back to luxury, then I'll go back down. I think a lot of people do that too, though.
Yep.
Like they go kind of like back and forth. Because that's one thing I've been missing is the Breitling, so that probably will be a rebuy at some point this time. I tried one of those on again at the AD, the local AD.
Yeah.
Last time me and the girlfriend went, and she actually tried on one the what is it, the 36 mil Breitling? What are those? The Chronomats?
Yeah.
She likes the green dial, so it may be a little more expensive for me. May have to do his and hers.
Yeah. I had the vintage Chronomat with Panda dial on a bullet bracelet.
Mm-hmm.
But I traded that for the UG Compacts. I kind of wish I had it now, but then again, hey, I got the UG Compacts.
And those are good looking watches too, the Chronomats.
Yeah. Now the vintage one. But here's the odd part. And back in the day, I noticed an odd little thing. People either loved the watch, but they hated the bracelet, or they loved the bracelet and they hated the watch.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, I was the only person on planet Earth that liked that Panda Chronomat on that bullet bracelet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
no orange deal, no orange hand. It depends.
You just got to go looking, right? You
have to go looking. Yeah. And here's one. When I hear people complain about that, but I'm thinking I had like a 142.70. Okay. I was looking at something else. I was wanting to just get out of it real quick. And I thought, I'm in it for 35. I'll just get out of it for 35. And this was really good condition. It had the box, but it had even the right box for it. With the 14270. It just didn't have the papers for it. At the booklets, just not the paper certificate. $3,500. And I swear to God, and it's just like it's just like, and it's like, well, there's one cheaper over here. Well, I suggest you go get that one. But I don't think you are, because I think we both know that you're bullshitting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like, so then why are you buying that one? Why are you bothering me?
Mm-hmm.
And
They
just,
want to try to lowball you.
oh yeah, just and they're full of crap. They're full, yeah, yeah, and just realized, and it's just like there's a lot of people out there. It's just like you don't have. Or do you want to know why you don't have a Rolex? It's probably your fault.
Mm-hmm.
And literally, it was literally the cheapest one in the U.S. of A. But still, and finally the Earth. Yeah, hard to find the needle.
Yeah. 3,500. Are you still selling?
No, no, orange hand. But it was even back then. It was a smoking hot deal, but it was closer. It was a little bit closer to I think they were selling for like five back 45 or five, and people are still like, and people are actually saying, if you gave it that to me with my new little watch channel, that would make all the difference in the world, and that would be the nicest thing. And I'm like, screw you. Yeah, yeah. So exactly, it's just yeah. So, but I think a lot of that is just people coming in from Archie Land. It's
Mm-hmm.
it that
The snobbery kind of attitude.
no, it's not even the snobbery. It's, I mean, of course, hackle like a bitch, fuckers, hackle like a bitch. But
Mm-hmm.
if you do that to him, then you become a nasty vinyl fucker.
What's up, Bruce? You want me to send you a link, Bruce?
I'll send him a link.
All right. But yeah, that's everybody wants the deal, but they don't want to
Well, yeah,
do the legwork.
no. And sometimes it's just being at the right place. A lot of times it's the right place at the right time and holding on to the cash.
Mm-hmm.
And people just don't want to do that.
Or they don't have the patience.
Yep.
That's the one thing with me, like with Rolex. Like I said, I mean, my boat may have sailed or my ship may have sailed with it, but if I get one, I get one. If I don't, I don't. Not the end of the world to me, you
Yep.
know? I'm not going to lose any sleep over it.
Exactly.
It's meant to happen, it'll happen. Thanks for having me on, Bruce. Appreciate you having me on.
And but the thing is, what people also don't realize is that that's also an incidental cost.
Uh-huh. Like my buddy Josh, he locally, I told you he got a one of the Polar Explorers, the one that was just discontinued, right?
Yeah.
Recently, he got it from the local AD. That's after he, stopped in there for a couple of years, kind of not really bugged them, but you know what I mean, kind of
Yeah.
bugged him a little bit. And he got to know him, and they hooked him up. I mean, he didn't get a deal, but they got him.
Oh no, he got it pretty much. He got it for the existing MSRP. Fortunately,
for
but,
retail.
For retail, MSRP. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah. So anyway, sure, we sent you the link.
But yeah, that's just a lot of people just don't have the patience, though. They want what they want, like right now.
No, I don't even think it's that. I think they know that they're going to turn around and want to flip the watch. That they're like the Watch Traders Academy.
Mm-hmm. Everybody thinks they're a watch reseller.
Yeah, they're watch resellers, and I hate those guys.
Wait until Timepiece Gentleman gets this TV show. Everybody will, even the non-watch people, will think they're watch sellers.
Yep, or watch traders.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I hate that. Don't like it. Don't like it. My license and they even have the commercials. Those little god.
Now that is one thing I can say about Random Rob's community that he's got on Discord. Like there's like a little section called Flippers Paradise, and everybody for the most part kind of hooks each other up with pretty good deals. Like a lot of them, we have a lot of reviewers, on there, and a lot of us will buy stuff for our channel to review, whatever, and then we'll take a loss on it. We don't really care. It's part of the hobby, so we'll take a loss, and then the next guy can enjoy it for a pretty good price.
Well, I'm also sure the Flippers Paradise is probably a little tongue in cheek as well.
Yeah, it is, because you're not out there to make money. You're taking a hit basically on brand, and it's nothing really high end.
Yeah.
per se, but sometimes every once in a while there is, but it's mostly entry level or affordable stuff, but still kind of helping each other out and then help the next guy out. You know what I mean?
Yep. And in collecting vintage watches, Fernando, the other sort of seller, there's another sort of seller. It's just like hey, you still have it for sale? Yeah, I still have it for sale. Oh man, I'm pretty close. I know you're wanting 5,000. I've got like 45. Will you take? No. Said fine. Not 45. Fine. Okay, I'm really close. They'll call back the next week.
What's up, Hans? How you doing, bud?
So, and then they call up. Hey, you still got that? No, I sold it last week. Or I finally. Oh man, I was ready to buy that. Sure you were. Sure you were. You nasty little tire kicker.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes if you do that, it's just like, will you take 45? What the hell? I think I'm ready. I'll take a $500 haircut just to not wasting more time. So send me $4,500 right now, and I'll mail you the watch.
Yeah.
It's like, shut up. Yeah.
What's up, Clam Walker? How you doing, bud? Oil Money's is saying that taking a loss is not part of the hobby. All that means you do it by. Well, not necessarily. A lot of
Okay.
times,
Well, no. Oil
it
money.
depends on the situation too.
Depends on the situation, the brand, and everything else like that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm talking entry level. Entry level, you're almost always going to lose out. Almost always.
What you see, and again, you could tell that's someone with a watch trading. That's someone with watch trading. Lumber is ridiculous. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we just bounce from one chat? Yeah, we do pretty much. Yeah.
That's how we roll.
Yeah, or that's how we bounce. But
yeah, it's like you said, it depends on the brand. Of course, Rolex, which is hard to get, but if you get Rolex, you're able to get it, then yeah, you're gonna at least break even. Now, believe it or not, there have been some micro brands, like if you get the good micro brands, that I actually have broken even on and even made a little bit of money on it a couple times.
Or there's another option. Let me throw that out there. Tudor is where Rolex used to be.
Yes.
Okay? And it used to be, guys, now hear me out. Rolex didn't, it used to be when you bought a Rolex new and you sold it. Thank you, Orange Hand. Thank you.
Made a profit every time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all part of the hobby. You live and learn,
Yeah.
It's like Bruce Williams calls it. You're kind of buying experiences,
Yeah. The experience of leaving the car on. Never mind. Okay.
There's a market for every brand. He prefers the Masons. I hear you, Oil Money.
The houses, in other words.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you got money already, like if you're rich, more power to you. Then you're definitely going to make money off of the hobby. But if you're like,
or maybe not.
That's true.
Okay. Like, keep in mind, my Parmigiani Fleurier Calpa Hebdomadaire. I'm not going to say how much I got it for, but I was turned on to it by Bill Sanders, and, way, way before it became popular. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
$14K.
Yeah. Well, you see, and what happened is, the original owner just haggling with the original owner, and you could tell he was getting highly aggravated. So I was talking to Hisham, and Hisham's had me repeat the name. He said, "Where is he out of?" Yeah. And as it turns out, he's like, "I know him." He's like, "Actually, no, I don't know him personally. I know of him."
Yeah.
So basically, he was the chief financial officer for the largest Saudi holding company in the globe.
Okay. One of the oil companies, huh?
Well, in a holding company. That's all I can tell you. I don't know what they're holding. I presume oil. It could have been everything else.
I think I may know of who you're talking of, possibly. I'm sure he probably runs in some of the same watch circles.
But yeah,
I won't say who. I'll ask out there. But
well, I can't even tell you. It's been so long. I'd have to go back over my. Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like a lot of people don't realize, like the watch community itself is fairly small, even though it's worldwide. There's like a lot of us know a lot of the same people.
But there's some people out there in the watch hobby, and this is someone about of course, they bought the steel one. They didn't buy the precious metal, but I think the Kalpa Ebda Madeiras, or even steel, was like originally like a $14,000 or an $18,000 watch, and selling it under $5,000. And he didn't. I don't think he cared personally. And he's the person at the level to where.
What's up, Howdy?
Yeah, he was the person at the time of haggling over a few $100s was costing him thousands of dollars. This is the sort. There are some people out there that are such a level, like they can excuse themselves, walk into their executive washroom in their executive office, take a dump, and while they're taking a dump, they probably made $75,000.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it is.
He's had oil money, saying he's had many losses early on. Just the wins have been so massive.
Yeah.
But
well, and part of it, well, I don't know. I think ideally the part of a collection is get to the point where it doesn't matter, and you love the watches that you have, that worth, whether they go up or down in value, it's irrelevant.
Just how much enjoyment you get out of them.
Yeah, exactly. But then again, your preferences change as you age, as you mature, as you expose to different things. Sometimes I've had watches that have changed me as a collector.
Just like I told you, like the long-time grail of mine. We talked about it on Bruce's channel. The long-time grail of mine forever. I never thought I'd get an El Primero. Yeah. I finally got one, and it was just kind of like meh to me. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. And of course, there's just
like it's a great watch. Don't get me wrong. The movement's killer. Like looking at the movement on the back and everything. It's just not my style.
And it could be the watch is perfect and it's doing what it turns out you misjudged yourself what you really want. Exactly. Thank you.
Yeah. This is true.
Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. Now, Daniel, I think I know who you're talking about. They will remain anonymous, just horned. So.
There's money are the same dudes paying the massive premiums to gray dealers and driving the market up stupid levels. This might be true.
Or, believe it or not, orange hand, or it's that amount of loss is not. That's like, selling watch, getting out of their collection, making room in the watch box. There's some people out there that's almost like it's almost like buying a lunch. It's like lunch money to them.
How's it going, Carlos? How you doing, bud?
Yeah.
But but going back to what you were talking about, people haggling over like $300. If you're talking like a $20,000 watch, why does $300 matter?
And it's stupid.
Like if you're talking that much on a watch, even if you're even if you're talking $10,000, that's a lot of money for me on a watch. But I'm not gonna let $300 not make the deal for me.
Yeah, and sometimes it's misjudging. Sometimes they really can't afford it, and they don't want to admit they can't afford it. And a lot of times it's just stupid pride.
Just like trying to go to a car salesman and trying to haggle down the car.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah.
And sometimes,
that's what I like about like where my dad used to work. Like he got when I got my Mustang, man, he got what's called the X plan. through Otis, like he worked for Otis Elevator, and there was no haggling. It just brought it down to one little price, and that's it. You don't have to haggle, don't have to do anything.
Yep.
You guys are Doxa bros. That's your favorite brand, ain't it, Clyde?
What?
Doxa.
It's just one of those things that you guys keep talking about. It's like, okay, fine, what ifs. I'll be right back. Give me a second.
All right.
I got a Clyde stream.
Howdy from Texas is saying he feels like he'd be shortchanged buying a steel watch for more than $12K, but he understands the crazy market. Yeah, Carlos, that's a pretty cool yellow Doxa you had. I remember that from Bruce's video the other day. Oil Money saying he's come around to preferring the mid-tier luxury brands. He hates only wearing his heavy hitters. The safety of his mic. Yeah, that's a bad thing, Oil Money, about wearing real expensive watches, especially like Rolex. Even non-watch people know it, and you depend on where. Which hopefully you don't hang out in bad places, but if you go to certain places, then you have a higher chance of getting robbed too. And that's any country. Doesn't matter where you're at, whether you're U.S. or wherever.
Okay, what are you guys talking about?
Oil Money was saying he's come around to preferring mid-tier luxury brands because he hates only wearing his heavy hitters and relatively safety of his man case surrounded by his gun safes. I was saying, yeah, because like Rolex and certain brands that even non-watch people know, you have a chance.
Well, I was going to say, considering what oil prices are like, maybe
even if you're in a relatively safe neighborhood, you still have a chance of getting robbed for your Rolex.
Yeah.
Like these days, it doesn't matter.
What I was going to say is maybe, considering what oil prices have been doing the last couple of years, maybe switching mid-tier is about a bad idea.
Yeah. I feel like the most comfortable myself in the like $1,000 to like $5,000 and under price range.
Yeah, same here actually. And the thing is though, it's just like, and it's just a number.
Mm-hmm.
Just a number. Well, so is IQ, motherfucker. Anyway, sorry. But I need to really reel it in a little bit, the snarkiness in a little bit. Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course, sometimes, so of course, sometimes you go in there, it's just, okay, and here's the bad thing about that. There's two types of people that participate in live streams. There are the people that come on the comments, and all those people you end up interacting with. And there are people that come on afterwards, and they're two different types of people. And the second group, if you spend most of the live stream interacting with the first group, it drives the second group nuts.
Yeah. See, Turkey Vulture's got a good point. That's why I wear my G-Shock a lot. Yeah, I don't have to worry about it.
It's because you're wearing it unloading trucks.
Yeah.
That's why you're wearing it. But yeah. I mean, I think things are nuts. I think things are totally insane. I don't see it. Yeah, I used to say, it's not going to last forever. I honestly don't know anymore, guys. I honestly don't know.
Now, do you think after everything's somewhat back to normal, it's starting to get there? But do you think after the pandemic is over, you think things will go back down?
It was Rolex. We were talking about Rolex and the hype watches. The hype watches were batshit crazy before the virus. Now, there for just a little bit, when the world was just losing its shit when this first came out, before everyone adjusted to the new reality, there was a dip. It was a momentary dip. It was a very slight dip. It wasn't enough
Prices in 2000, I couldn't tell you that. Do you know, Clyde?
Actually, I remember having this conversation with Andy Hunter. because he's one of the old, God bless him. God bless him. I loved Andy. Because he's one of the OGs. And he said, if you had Rolex Steel Sports, there was like for like 6 months to a year, there was like a dip of up to 25% in the market.
Mm-hmm.
But they quickly pretty quickly regained its footing. And keep in mind, 2008, 2009 was a big financial meltdown.
Now, do you think things are affected by like millennials? Like, because watches didn't used to be seen as like a solid investment before. Like, do you think millennials are starting to invest in stuff that they love and then they know, as opposed to stocks,
No.
other stuff?
No, because so far, with an exception, millennials will affect the market like 20 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
But, well, actually, how old is the average millennial now?
30 something? Close
Yeah.
to 40? I hate to say it, but I'm in that category, I think, because I'm 37. So I don't know if
look at the time. I got to go.
I'm not your typical millennial, though.
No, but I think it'll affect the market maybe like 10 years from now.
Mm-hmm.
Millennials are in the 30s. Yeah. They're in the 30s. They're still on the point of trying to pay off the loans, student loans, trying to pay off the car, pay off this, pay off that. They're trying to pay off the mortgage. They're trying to save enough to have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
God, when am I going to be able to afford to bust a nut in this woman? That's
yeah.
And if you're female, I apologize.
No, Clam Walker, that Tom X is probably going to be a keeper. Thanks for asking, though. Millennials took their check from the government and bought GameStop, Bitcoin. That's funny. What's up, Hotsy? How you doing? And Watchbox After Hours, this blonde guy in sales claimed that GLC had no business making the $1.6 million Verso. Should be the big boys.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that briefly. I saw him. It's like, God, shouldn't he be threatening Harry Potter? Shit. Or he looked like a movie villain, frankly.
He kind of, who he reminded me of? David Spade. That's who that guy he's talking about reminded me of a little bit.
His hair is literally white. Yes, thanks.
Yeah. Well, we're going on about 40 minutes. You about ready to call it a night?
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, I expect to divest myself of the Speedy 321 tomorrow. I figure everyone's going to go nuts about that, but
nice.
Heck with it.
Hey, it's your collection, man. Do what you want.
Yep, that's the way I kind of view it.
So, anyways, guys, thanks for joining in, and thanks, Clyde, for coming on. Appreciate it, guys. We'll see you guys next time. All right.